Okay, now let me explain exactly why this launch was so tricky. You guys can see here, there's me set up on the corner down there to the left. There's this road with not a lot of room from the road, and then just on the other side here is a barbed wire fence. So if you notice, there's really not a lot of room to launch. Let's fast forward a little bit till I actually start to launch. And you can see the glider comes up straight towards that barbed wire fence. I start running, I start turning, and I'm running down the road sideways, kind of crosswind. You can see as the glider's hanging out on that stall point, kind of bouncing back and forth, fighting to go into the wind and the direction I'm going. Now, if you'll notice, as I start to get up, it took me forever to get into the air. And then right here, take a look at that thing right there. You'll notice in this picture, there's a little divot in the glider on that right side. That's called a stress tangle or a compression tangle. That's where a bunch of the lines all stuck together in the same spot and caused that right side to basically be unusable. It produced half as much lift as it normally would, and that's the reason why it kept shooting off to the right side, pulling me closer and closer to that barbed wire fence. And it's also the reason why it took me so freaking long to get up into the sky. And then you can see here as I continue to fly that I kind of shake out that compression tangle, boom, enter back into normal flight, and the glider flies on as if it was normal. That right there was probably one of the craziest launches ever, which it's funny because it looks tame on GoPro, but when you factor in the fact that there is a barbed wire fence, I'm also running uphill, had to turn down the road, missed the barbed wire fence, had a compression tangle all at the same time. It was quite the launch. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Sideways. Holy moly, moly, moly. Oh, look at Super Trevor. Oh my goodness. He is the man. He is doing it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Oh, that was the most perfection of glider control ever. That was on the edge, and he pulls it off with skill and feel. And pow! And with a tangle of the dangle. Wow, okay. That was pretty freaking cool.